morning. Welcome to Belinda's Baubles, Christmas in July, day 21. This is how far I have gotten. I am on my fourth color, and I am doing a little bit of knitting this morning while exercising on our new little stationary bike that we got at a estate sale this weekend. And watching Mandy with Mandy Vaughn Knits before heading off to work. Okay, it's about 7:30 at night, and I am waiting here for my order from Jack in the Box to come out. I'm in the drive-thru, and I'm treating myself to some tiny tacos. I figured I need a break. And I've been doing pretty good on my diet, so I'll have a little bit of fried foods. I'm also picking up burgers for Sam and Seaver, and while I'm at it, I am knitting away. So I figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit while we were in here waiting. Today was a work day, so I didn't get a whole lot done other than work. But have y'all been feeling kind of overwhelmed lately with the heat and everything that's been happening across the world, really, in the Northern Hemisphere? I don't know if it's the heat or what it is, but here lately, it seems like my ADD has been going nuts. I haven't been able to concentrate on anything, and every time I pick up my phone to research or record or do anything, I end up getting into Facebook or Instagram, and the next thing I know, it's an hour later, and I'm like, I'm not getting any knitting time. I'm losing chunks of time. So I did something kind of drastic for me yesterday. I deleted my apps for Instagram and Facebook, and I'm going to keep them deleted for at least a week. So if anybody's looking for me, if you know me personally, you know how to get a hold of me. Or you can get a hold of me through Ravelry or email. Or just, comment on the videos. That's another way of getting a hold of me. So I'm determined that I'm going to get more knitting done and see if my concentration does better. I've also ordered some collagen protein powder that just came in that a friend from high school had recommended. She has a blog for women 50 and older, and she's getting back active in it again. It's on social media, or you can sign up for her emails, and it's under Fresh Air and False Lashes. And Melissa is a hoot. She's a few years behind me. And so, but we knew each other at school and everything, and she comes at things in a different way, and I've always enjoyed what she's had me try. So let's see what happens with this, because I need something different. I think my order might be about to be here. Yep, here it comes.
Yep, teriyaki bowl.
No.
No, the cheeseburger jumbo jack.
Yeah. Thank you. Just checking the order. Everyone has their own set ways that they want things. That looks right. That looks right. And that The ultimate cheeseburger. Doesn't that look good? And my tiny tacos. Oh, there's supposed to be 13 of them in there. And I didn't bother with this dipping sauce. Oh. Little crunchy goodness. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to be off of social media, just on YouTube and Ravelry for the next week and see what that does to my brain. Here is where I am. Oh, look at how that's fading. I love it. Oh. And I'm starting to get to move along a little bit. So let's see how this shapes up with me concentrating more on it. And for your entertainment tonight, I'm going to edit some video from Hawaii, and it's going to be us going to Pearl Harbor. The beginning of it will be some video, and at the end they asked that we not do video on the actual memorial, but we were allowed to photograph it. So I will put some still photos in there, and I'll try to talk you through a little bit of it. So if you've seen that this video shows up late tomorrow, it'll probably be because of waiting till everything calms down at home so that I can record that part. All right, I will see you guys later. I'm heading home for dinner.
Pearl Harbor has several different memorials set up, including the survivors list from the USS Arizona. We don't think about the survivors so much as we do those who are entombed there. But all these survivors were given the opportunity that if they wanted to, when they passed, they could be entombed with their brothers inside the Arizona. Not all of them chose, a few did. The ferry ride over and back were also interesting because we got these gorgeous views. Off in the distance there, you can see the Arizona on the right and the Missouri on the left. The Missouri is where Japan surrendered, ending World War II. Dad had not been back here to see the memorial. The last time he had seen the Arizona, it was still partially above the water, and he had visited it by boat while he was in the Navy. There's a film crew there doing a documentary, which I found quite interesting while we were pulling up. And this is all just timed as we are going in. As soon as we get in, everyone else is coming out. Here we are, visiting the grounds around it, including the waterfront memorial that I had shown you earlier. And there was a memorial also to submariners. Dad is showing us here as a helmsman where he used to park the ship. Now you can see how the memorial cuts across the top of the Arizona, but it does not touch it. There's a closer up view of the film crew as they were working. And it's just so many people coming on and off. They keep you to one side as the others leave. And here you have what's above ground now and looking down into the Arizona. This is where, in the past, the survivors, if they wanted to be entombed here, their ashes were brought. There's even a turtle down there if you look over to the bottom left. This is the memorial wall room. And you see the block on the bottom left or right. There's also one on the left. That's the names of those who survived but are entombed here. Now, as we went back, we had a little bit of an incident, but we made it back safely. Thank you guys for joining me today.